It's Week 10 of the NFL, and our focus is on the Lions' lengthy corner. He's putting together an incredible season, now in double digits with 10 picks. It's the Lions and the Bears, and it comes your way next.
One of the great venues to watch a game in any sport, and one of the best home crowds in any sport, Soldier Field in Chicago. Today we hit Week 10, and we've got a good one in store. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. Fields it right around the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Now here come the Bears, and at the helm is someone that they have a lot of hopes for leading this franchise. The 11th pick in 2021 out of Ohio State, Justin Fields.
I think his task in this game is really simple. Eliminate the turnovers. He threw 2 interceptions last week. I can't believe I led with that because he had 3 touchdown passes. Right. So there's a lot of good that he did, but he's got to take care of the ball better. The ball has to go to guys wearing the jerseys that they're wearing this week, not the opposition.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Fields. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Here's Fields. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time they were up to the challenge.
On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7, and the Lions will take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the rookie 3rd-rounder who's from Louisville and then played his college ball up the road on I-71 at Cincinnati, Desmond Ridder.
He threw for nearly 350 yards. His team won, and one word just kept coming to mind as I watched him during the game: surgical. Absolutely surgical. That's why he won NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Yeah, very precise. The throws maybe as accurate as he's been in some time.
Yeah, I think he feels pretty locked in here, and I think he feels like he can get it done again in this one, too.
So the completion good for 7 there, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw here. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Watkins. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. The Lions at 5-3 now on the year. They come in playing some pretty decent football, 5-3 over their last 8.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory. Just nowhere to go with the football. He was forced to put that one into Lake Michigan. I think his receivers have to do a better job of working free because he didn't have anywhere to go at all on that play.
They'll look to throw again. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 33. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Back to throw again. And his throw here's incomplete.
back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. One incompletion, two incompletion. They're going for more.
Looking to throw. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down.
Defense.
Well, that one hurts. I mean, it was third down, of course, but now the penalty, and we're back to first down.
Yeah, it hurts momentum in a big way, and they built that up here in the early going. Now, that leaves the opposition with a first down. That's a mistake you don't want to make at this point in the game.
But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
This is where good coaching and execution come into play, because down this close, you absolutely don't want to turn it over. Good job keeping that in mind as he escaped, bought time, and decided throwing it away was his best option.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And he comes back with one complete. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. They'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Justin Jefferson. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Lions get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it was all capped off by Justin Jefferson's touchdown reception. This taken in at the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. So already not the best of kick returns there, but that penalty, that adds insult to injury and backs him up even closer to the goal line.
Yeah, not ideal field position to begin a drive, is it? Because the extra pressure now goes on the offense. They've got to get some early yards and get away from the shadow of their own goalposts.
He rifles one that's intercepted. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. So problems with Aaron passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week and now another here in this first quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week. And you can't do it all on one throw.
That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. Good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Finding Williams once more, complete. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on it, and they pick up a first down.
They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown. Justin Jefferson with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Lions lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. And this is no good. Missed the PAT, so they fail to connect, and this remains a 13-0 game. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Bears offense now getting ready to take over. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Here's 2nd and 10. Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so they didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go. 3rd and 11, 5 in the secondary now.
Nickel look. To throw is Fields. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up. 2nd and 10. He'll set up to throw. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 13-yard line. Running is Swift. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this 1st quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Back to throw here. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line. 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run.
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Jerry Jeudy, a 1-yard touchdown reception as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. The extra point up and good. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it's capped off by the touchdown run from Jerry Jeudy. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. Here's Justin Fields and the rest of the Chicago offense. And he's had a hard time avoiding the interceptions of late. A couple last week, a couple more so far in this one. See if he can do better here as they start with a 1st down. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line. Now it's Fields. Man open, that's Byron Pringle complete. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Back in Chicago, ready for the 2nd quarter. It's the Bears in possession. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep. And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Fields. Oh, Fields is intercepted for a 3rd time. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Hey, blue. Yo, blue. Red, sniper.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's going to be caught by Judy. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Brings up 2nd and 4. At the Bears' 31-yard line.
Second and 4. Open man, he's got Jefferson across the formation. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now it's Swift. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
2nd and 3. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
They'll drop to throw. And in for the Lions touchdown. Justin Jefferson on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Lions are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point attempt to come here. And that stretches the lead to 27. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it was all capped off by Justin Jefferson's touchdown reception. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense and Justin Fields getting set for their next possession. He was intercepted on that last drive, the 3rd one he's thrown in this first half alone. He'll look to right the ship here, 1st and 10. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Fields now to throw. That's complete right side to Kmet. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. On 2nd down, Montgomery trying to run inside, but nothing there. The Bears on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Here's Fields. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Isaiah Simmons has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And they will take over 1st and 10. Justin Jefferson and the rest of this offense, they've got their helmets back on, and they're ready for this next series. He's doing what he's capable of, having a solid game. Not the most amazing game. He's not over 100 yards, but a good game so far.
And you just know that mentally, he feels like he's one catch away from turning it into a great game and starting on that road. And the defenders are well aware of that, too. They've got to figure out a way to not let that escalate. Keep him right in this zone here and call it a day, because otherwise he can really decimate him.
Better believe they are well aware of his playmaking ability.
Yellow, blue strike. Strike blue.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. 2nd and 12 now at the 44-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
They'll look to throw again. Got a man. It's Judy, complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 28. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards. Again, he'll drop to throw. Complete. Jefferson to target. And he'll be brought down at the 27.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 27-yard line.
Let's go, boy. Let's go. Let's ride, dog. That's what it is. That's what it is. Let's go. Let's go right here.
Okay, Frank. Throw, 52.
Now a carry for Swift. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6. Now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Seventh play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. They'll look to throw. Completes the pass to Judy on the crossing pattern. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Everything's going right here in this first half, and they've got a good lead, and part of that can be attributed to their success on 3rd downs. This is another conversion here, and they can look to really open things up now with this 1st and goal.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Back to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Jerry Jeudy with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Lions extend their lead yet again. Extra point right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it's capped off by the touchdown run from Jerry Jeudy. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Now, the midterm elections are now concluded, and I think we can all breathe a sigh of relief for that. But now it's time for midterm football, where we've moved past the unofficial halfway point of the season, and we got a couple of good matchups in the night games here in Week 10. Tonight it's North versus South in California, the Chargers and Niners from Santa Clara. And then tomorrow, Monday night, it's both Charles's birthday, happy early birthday, buddy, and the first primetime appearance for the Commanders as they travel up to Philly to take on the Eagles. A lot going on.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Back to the air, Fields on second down.
Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let one fly for Tate. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Amani Oruwariye. And the Lions are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Ready.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And with great starting field position and one timeout in their pocket, they could still come away with points here in the late going. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson.
The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Come on, set.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Red, cycle. Black, red. Black shot. Ready?
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Open man, he completes it to Jeudy.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Back to throw now on first down. And he's got it. Touchdown.
Justin Jefferson
on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns.
And the Lions will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Extra point up and through. And a rout is on here this first half.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
The Bears going to get one more possession in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
So we have reached halftime with the visiting Lions taking the lead to the break. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you two in a minute, but first, let's take a spin around the NFL and see what's going on here in week number 10. We'll start up at Highmark Stadium, just outside of Buffalo. And those two are tied up as they play the second quarter. From there, we head down to sunny Miami to check on the Dolphins at home at Hard Rock Stadium. And for the moment, they trail the visiting Browns in that one. Deshaun Watson has thrown a touchdown pass. Finally, let's get right to the center of the U.S. map and check in on the Chiefs at home in Kansas City. And they trail in that one as it's the visiting Jags who are out in front. 3 touchdown passes there for Trevor Lawrence. Time now for a check of the next-gen stats.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway.
And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. Justin Jefferson and the rest of this offense, they've got their helmets back on, and they're ready for this next series.
All right, how has he done it? 4 touchdowns in this contest. He's been around the end zone in particular, pretty much uncoverable.
And you know that I typically take things from a defensive perspective. I'm not going to do that this time. Let's just praise him. My goodness, 4 receiving touchdowns means he's been a variety of coverages throughout this game because they're not just letting him run scot-free. They're trying their best to shut him down, and he's shredding them.
I got to be honest, I want to see 5. No, you want to see 5? I mean, we're not supposed to be biased, but...
We're not rooting. Just in the interest of the game, let's go ahead and see 5.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Over the middle, complete to Judy.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 42.
Here we go.
16 yards.
Strike 2.
1st down, Detroit.
Black ultra. Red, yellow.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. The partner is still in the 3rd quarter, but they've got this one well in hand and still airing it out with gusto and picking up some nice gains.
And even in lopsided games like this, you don't really see starters get...
And in for the Lions touchdown.
Justin Jefferson.
A 22-yard touchdown grab.
And the Lions take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Boy, another score. This lead gets even bigger. And, Charles, we haven't even hit the 4th quarter yet.
Well, forget the deficit, right? They're really not going to cut into that a heck of a lot. But how can they get out of here with some dignity? Can they get a stop or two? Can they make a play on offense themselves? Anything to start to feel better about what's happened to them here in this one.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
From just inside the 20, a short kick. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the 2nd half.
Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10.
Just shy of the 30.
Now it's Fields.
And that is incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Up the middle, it's Montgomery.
And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd.
Back to throw, Fields.
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down.
Isaiah Simmons
picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Here's Brett Kern now as he's on to punt for Chicago. This is brought in at the 21. That's a 49-yard punt, 8 though on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Justin Jefferson and the rest of this offense, they've got their helmets back up. Series.
Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting them, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They'll look to throw here.
That's going to be caught by Judy. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. They tried the throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Back to throw again. This will be caught. Judy. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. But forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
A lot of deflated looks on that defense. It seems like they just cannot find a way to get a key stop on 3rd down. Here's another conversion, and now this offense, they're in a position to go up even further as they've got it 1st and goal.
He'll look to throw. They're looking for Judy, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. Maybe a small measure of revenge for this defense because they have been thoroughly dominated so far, but a brief bright spot there with that pick 6.
Seemingly coming up for air after being dominated as you described. They get a nice play there. Probably not going to change the balance of this game, but they have to feel a little bit better about themselves after that one.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Justin Jefferson and the rest of this offense, they've got their helmets back on, and they're ready for this next series. And now he's inching closer to a 200-yard game. He's been so solid.
And he's really denting the pride of the guys playing defense, too, because there's certain barriers that you just don't want to give up. You never want to give up a 100-yard rusher, a 100-yard receiver. He's closing in on 200 yards. Wow, that's a really big game.
Second and 5. Right back to Judy, and it's complete. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
He'll find Swift out of the backfield.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here.
And that's how you pick up a 1st down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
They'll look to throw again.
They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. And the Bears are going to have the short field here. Right at the 50.
The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. They'll try the middle with Montgomery. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Here's Fields. Over the middle, that's caught by QT.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
They snap it to Fields.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert, and the Lions will take over. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Glad you're with us from Soldier Field in Chicago. 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. Swift going to try up the middle.
And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line. Back now at Soldier Field. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
On 3rd down, here comes Swift.
And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. Here comes the Lions punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field.
Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the 2 of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
On 1st down, it's Fields.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Romeo Okwara shooting in there and dropping him for the sack.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Here's Fields. That's complete right side to Kmet.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him. And you could say that is just another cherry on top for this defense and that entire team. But really, this defense has sparked what's been an impressive effort here in this one.
And I notice you used the word sparked because you're not seeing that on the other side of the ball, are you? The offense right now, the spark has left their game, and it's been because of what you described, that defensive pressure.
39 yards on the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return.
Justin Jefferson and the rest of this offense, they've got their helmets back on, and they're ready for this next series.
He's north of 150 yards in this game. He's been doing his thing, hasn't he?
That he has, and he's been enjoying himself, and it's the type of game that you get locked into a pretty good groove. May not be record-shattering, but it's the type of game that if you accumulate that throughout a season, you can be one of the top receivers in the game.
See how much they incorporated here on this drive. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Back to throw.
Quick throw knocked away and incomplete. Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
The tackle made by James Smith. A 6-yard pickup.
Okay, right?
After a 48-yard run.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. And this offense on 3rd down today, can't fault these numbers. 7 for 9 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 22-yard line.
Ready. On the ball.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They run out of the gun with Swift. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions. They need a yard here. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Another touchdown through the air for them, and for this rookie quarterback at the helm, he has put them in a great position, Charles, to get the victory in this one.
He's absolutely taken charge. Every touchdown for them has come via his arm. 0 rushing touchdowns, no special teams, no defensive scores. All him throwing the football. He's in cruise control right now, and so is his team.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Bears offense ready to take over again.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10.
Fields. And he'll get this forward only for about a yard, as that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
So the Bears with a football here as we welcome you back.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields.
And my goodness, another interception.
And the Lions are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
A nice burst there as they'll get about 7 that time on the first down run.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
4th quarter with the lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying to get 4 downs on first.
Well, this is intercepted. They get Ritter for the 3rd time.
Eddie Jackson picks it.
And the Bears are going to take possession as they got it at the 42-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately,
he's got a man complete.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted.
And the Lions are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout, but you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic. But to hold a team below double figures in a game, in an NFL game, that's certainly something to take pride in.
Open man, he's got Jefferson across the formation. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level.